I mean, he has a Drake phase.
I can tell.
No, I don't have a phase. I'm a Drake.
It's not a phase, Mom. Anyway.
Oh my god, I just love him, okay?
Okay. Hi, welcome to the Unlikely Guys podcast with Cameron Fong, Ryan Lee,
Start. Oh, that's awkward.
What was that? Drake
and
lyrics?
Gabriel. No, Cammy, I'm not gonna sing Drake, okay? This is not gonna happen. Not at least on this
I don't remember
recording.
those lyrics.
I was like,
No.
I don't recognize that.
Alright, well, we're back. And this time in HD, because if you're listening to this, I actually figured out how to record.
Hopefully.
Hopefully it doesn't mess. If this messes up, like at the end or something or during, I will be so sad. And
Yeah,
you guys
because
will
now
be
you've
so
just
sad.
been like, it's going to be HD, and they're expecting HD sound.
Well,
Yeah,
not
we've already
HD particularly.
We've essentially ruined the podcast before it even came out. Like,
No, look, it's not HD. Okay, it's at least it's HD compared to the way we recorded. So yeah, it is kind of
We don't
HD.
sound
So
Okay, right.
okay, well we're here. So yeah, let's start this off, dude. Boom. So, how's everybody doing, man? Let's start with Cameron Fong. How you doing, Cameron Fong? What did you do, man? Past
doing
few-
like last 2 weeks.
We haven't recorded a podcast. Sorry.
Yeah,
Kieran.
we should. Yeah, apologies for last week. I wasn't here, and the other two were very busy, so we didn't get time to do a podcast last week.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Sorry,
you were in
Kieran.
Shanghai, weren't you?
I was in Shanghai. Yeah, I was in Shanghai for the
How
weekend.
was that?
That was very fun.
Where did
it
you
was-
stay? Like, I mean, like, what was the hotel like? Or
Holiday Inn Hotel, and it was like, you know, Holiday Inn. Like, no, listen.
He's laughing at you, dude.
You know how Holiday Inn in UK is like pretty, you know, like.
trashy, yeah.
I don't know this. I don't know
I'm
this at
not
all.
like I'm not joking. Like Holiday Inn Shanghai was like beast.
Fallen.
Like
Do you think
I'm
that's
not
to do with like what the surroundings like as well? So it means it's beast. Nah, I'm joking.
No, it was actually like it was really good. Like I got free upgrade to the presidential suite.
Ooh.
Why?
Don't know.
He knows someone.
I really don't know. But it's like you walk in, there's a huge hallway area where you can put. Like I don't even know why you need this much space because people just live there temporarily. Like it's not a place where you live. But there's like this huge hallway kind of thing where you can like put shoes and like hang up your jackets and stuff like that, and put suitcases, and then like you walk into a living room area with like flat screen TV, like table, couches, and everything. That was like crazy. And then like you walk through, and then there's like a king size bed with a TV facing it, and like
Ooh.
it was
Jesus.
like
Must
the
have enjoyed
bathroom was the bathroom was bigger than like my room in Hong Kong.
That's actually depressing, dude.
I know, right?
That is so sad.
You know, it's not just because it's Hong Kong's got small places. They do, but not just because of that. It's bigger than my room in the UK.
That is even more depressing because I've actually slept in your room, dude. Remember
Yeah.
that? I kicked you out and like I just slept there.
Well, I gave you my room because I slept in the
Nah,
room.
I kicked
was
you out.
nice.
Kinda. Nah, I kind of kicked you out.
Right, let's
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because you stayed over like Emmy's, right?
Yeah.
And you met my gran. Well, our gran. Oh, that's so weird.
I met you, dude. What the hell are you talking about? Like,
No, I forgot. That. You were
You're
in
like,
that
who
house.
is this?
oh yeah, I did meet.
Oh, that's who you are in there. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Anyways,
Oh man,
so
that sounds cool. Damn.
But how was it? How was it? I mean, how was your? Was that it? Is that your only
Well,
experience there in a hotel?
No, so I mean, it was only two. I only spent like one day there and like one half day because
Really?
I flew over on the Friday. We arrived at Friday night. Spent Saturday was a full day, and Sunday we were leaving at night time, so we didn't
that sucks.
get a lot of time. So it was really just a weekend trip. But I have a friend working there from Edinburgh. She studied masters in Edinburgh. That's how we met. Because there was a lot of mainland China students. So a few of them are like back in China now working. So she picked us up from the airport, and like she kind of showed us about on Saturday during the daytime. But then she went because she just lives outside the city, and she had to go home for like family reasons. So we went to the Bund. Like we saw the big touristy things, financial centre and stuff. And then at night time, went for dinner. Went to a place called Shintendi, and it's like it's literally like Western it's this huge courtyard area with like food bars and drinks, and it's really Western.
So you went to China to have Western food?
No. Had Chinese food, but you just went for drinks.
Okay. So anything crazy happened there, dude? Go on. Anything?
Lots of little kids kept running into my legs.
Of course it.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. Like they ran into your legs, right?
Yeah,
because
like,
guys,
man, I'm sure
Not that I'm super tall, but like, and they're just really small, and like I kept having kids like run into my legs like full force, and like we're on like so the Bund is the promenade area, right?
Yeah.
And we're walking along there, and then like this little kid was like flying down right in front of me, and I didn't see him, and then like when I saw him
into the ocean.
I stopped because I thought naturally if I stop, he's not gonna like run into me. What did he do? Freaking like face first right into my shins, and he like collapsed. I was like, "Oh my goodness, are you okay?" And his mom like picked him up, stared at me, and like quickly ran away. And I was like,
Did you murder a kid, dude?
Not in murder.
Jesus Christ.
Are you on the run right now, Cameron?
Yeah, this is why I couldn't do the podcast last week. It was too dangerous.
Are you? Okay, man. Well, anyways, you should be fine. I think you. Okay, I'm not gonna say that. All right. So yeah, that's nice to hear, Cammy. You're still.
How did you make the use of your hotel? Like, damn.
Sorry.
Did you make use of your hotel room? By like.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Because you only had like one night there, and it's presidential suite.
Well, not really, because we were out at the full time.
You threw a party. You could have just like.
I knew that.
Like.
I actually thought about it, but then like I don't know really anyone else in Shanghai, so
dude, just like
grab them off the street.
Grab people off the street, yeah.
I think that would have been a horrible idea.
Nah.
But yeah, maybe next time. No, but I think Shanghai is a very good mix between kind of like Hong Kong and Beijing. Like it's kind of a middle ground. Because Beijing is a very, very local China city, but Shanghai is very international. Like it feels very Western as well.
Really?
And I think everything's just a wee bit more. I don't want to say civilized. Just not that civilized. That sounds bad for China.
You want to say it? Just say it.
It's just a wee bit more like Western friendly. So yeah, it's like the mid ground between Beijing and Hong Kong, geographically and like culturally. Yeah.
Remember how that lady was recording me when she saw me?
Yeah, I know, right?
Wait, where was this again? Was this in Japan or was this when you were
in Shanghai, dude?
we were just on a stopover at the airport, and this this lady's like recording Gabriel because it's probably never seen a colored person.
We were walking around, and I see this lady from my peripherals. I see her like jump up, like she
yeah, wild Pokemon appeared.
She saw something, and she like that was like an exclamation point above her head, like oh. And then I see her like searching for something, and then she grabs her phone, and I see her following me. You know how someone follows you with their phone, like. Mm-hmm. And I was like, okay, well that's the first. It made me feel like the special.
I should she probably thought you were a celebrity, like probably like.
Or she wanted to show her freaking village that she saw a black person. Her freaking. Yeah. So yeah.
Dude, are you coming to Hong Kong this year? You should come.
Yeah, I want to go, dude. I want to go.
Chill, man. We'll get you recorded more.
My what?
We'll get you recorded more.
Oh, I thought you wanted to get my freaking organs. Okay. Yeah. So how was your week, Ryan?
Just work. Literally, my life is so boring right now.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I have.
I played golf for the first time.
Golf.
Yeah, I golfed.
Were you good at it? I am at golf.
Nah, it was it's interesting. I thought it was gonna be boring, but it was fun. We were just hitting the ball, in the big field where you can just keep like.
It's like a yeah.
So it wasn't a driving range.
Yeah,
that's.
We were there just hitting, and then I had my own. People had to share theirs, but I was by myself, so it was perfect. So I
were too scared to tell you.
I kept hitting the ball because the one person was left-handed, so I had to go alone. So yeah, it was pretty fun. I will do it again if I.
Could you actually do it?
Yeah, I can hit it. Funny thing is, you want what you want to do is hit the ball really hard, like as if you're playing baseball or something. But that doesn't work there. You need to focus and hit it. Like that's why they want you to be quiet there, dude, because they don't want you to ruin their focus. Because I hit the ball further away with less power, than I originally was doing. So I kept hitting it really hard, and I was like, okay, just hit it softer, and then I made it fly into a better place, dude. My ball went to heaven, dude. My ball just
your ball, yeah.
Because it was only one ball. I would say my balls if I actually hit more than one, but it was just one ball that just left the space, dude.
Just space. What made you go to a driving range? That's so weird.
No, it's just with university they make us try like new sports and like stuff like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Yeah, I was supposed to go snowboarding and skiing for the first time, which I would have I would have been the first black person to do that, to be honest, because I never seen a black person ski or surf.
That's very true.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure I would have broken a record, but yeah, I didn't have the right clothes, so I couldn't go.
Have you ever been? Cammy, have you ever been?
Driving range, yeah.
No.
Snowboarding
or skiing.
I've not. I want to actually. I want to try. I've never been snowboarding skiing.
Let's go to the Alps. Well, it's not work.
It's
not as dangerous.
I think that's it. I mean, we're beginners, right? Like,
it's very cold, but yeah.
How was your week, Gabriel?
Yeah, that was it, dude. I was just talking. That was it, dude. I also did just work and that.
Man, people must listen and be like, these guys have like the most shittest lives ever.
The what? We?
Most
yeah,
shittest lives ever.
Yeah, Cammy doesn't, man. I see him Snapchat every week just partying it up, dude. I'm like, this guy is gonna die soon.
Whoa.
This guy will be murdered just by his own liver.
See, like, the thing is, you guys think it's super exciting because it's just not Amsterdam or it looks like it's not home. But we actually live like interesting lives. We just have to like
make them interesting. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, there's not much interesting if you're just having to study all the time.
I'm working all the time. I work like.
But you're working. You're not studying, dude. Well, you're studying maybe as well, but in the weekend. In the weekend you can go party. In the weekend.
I work as well.
What?
I work during weekends as well. I work out of office hours.
Oh, really? That's also the
But you just have to make use of the time that you do have.
Which I never do, but anyway.
That's another.
Yeah, I think that's us caught up, man. What should we talk about first today?
Do you want to start with us talking about the content then?
The blog? Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. So, we've been doing this blog for a while. Still trying to find our own way, We thought we found it. But, you still have to... Ryan, please don't sing, man. Jesus. You can't sing like this, man. You're...
I'm being recorded.
Yeah, dude. So we're just thinking about the type of content. Because right now we've been also doing... we've been doing different types of content, like the travel posts, the help guides, like that. But I think we want to try to do more, just more meaningful stuff, like what Cammy has been doing. Cameron has been, posting about many things that don't have to do with entertainment, but just. How would you classify it, Cammy, what you've been writing about?
I think I don't
life?
I can, but
just whatever annoys them, like.
I think it's very much like us kind of talking about our personal experiences and maybe really kind of just sharing what we learned and stuff.
Yeah.
Which in hope would provide a positive impact of some sort, I guess.
Yeah. Because yours have been much about like us and how things we've talked about, like one of your posts with the news, that was about about the suicide stuff, and I think that's meaningful, because like remember the comment we had on that person who talked about her or his, I don't know, roommate that had committed suicide or something. That she thanked you for spreading awareness,
Yeah, but I also like it's fair that we do that, but for someone to be able to like talk about like openly public on internet, get their experience of that is like very significant to them as well, which is such a good thing.
Because it provides a way for them to air it out as well. Because she wrote like quite a bit. Seeing that, it takes effort to just type that much. So I think at least for myself, I will focus to do more of that, because I've been doing more generic travel stuff. But I want to do more stuff like what you did, right? That people will actually value some way.
No, I mean like other people value that stuff, but I think it's just like we're trying to hit a more maybe mature is not the right word, but a more sensitive topic, rather than just like, oh, when we go to such and such, we can go check out this thing. Like if we're going to America, oh, we should go check out like the food and stuff. I think we're wanting to hit a kind of more sensitive area about like actually people's lives and stuff. So
because on the other hand, we want to do this as for us, for like improving ourselves, but also we want this to grow, like to reach more people, like to reach more people with our content, because I think the thing we're trying to do here with all these posts is help other people, right? That's what how I perceive it. So it's tough, because if you do more entertainment stuff, more people will click on it. But if you do more, reflective posts, maybe that's a good way to classify it. Reflective posts, reflection, like the less people will click on it. Like, so it's like it will be a slower growth, but maybe it's worth it. I don't know.
It's more organic. But then we were just kind of having a brief chat about this. But kind of being able to significantly impact one person's life and really making a huge difference is maybe I don't want to say better, but it might be a more fulfilling thing rather than like 10,000 people reading it, but it doesn't really bring them much value,
Yeah,
definitely.
They will just scroll through it, perhaps, okay. But because I think what I've been looking for in these posts is like people commenting what they think, right? And that doesn't happen really often. Maybe a couple times. But if I see this comment that Cammy got on his post, I'm like, oh yeah, that's what I would love to get, like, because you could have a full-on conversation with a person depending on what it is about, This is more of a darker topic, which, maybe less people want to talk about. But what if it's a more happier topic, or just a topic that doesn't get much attention or something? I don't know. It makes it more interesting.
No, and it's like maybe it's a bit harder to get engagement, but I think when you do get engagement, it's quality engagement,
more
rather
meaningful.
than just
That's what this. I was like, are you finished on this? Because I'm going to go on a pure rant about something, right?
Go, Ryan. I'm not stopping you.
So, I have been writing for do you know Give Me Sport?
Yeah.
We all heard of that. It's like this really quote unquote popular sporting page on Facebook, but they have their own like website and everything. They're a company, and because obviously we're talking about like, would we rather want views or would we rather write meaningful content? And I am like, after writing for Give Me Sport, I am so much for writing more meaningful content, because here we go. So Give Me Sport, right? It's big and they're quite established, right? But if you go on and read their freaking articles, okay, it's honestly the biggest pile of shit ever.
What just get a lawsuit?
What?
What just get a
lawsuit? No, honestly, what they base their model on, not model, but their marketing on, which is kind of what's wrong with, not wrong with society, but it's what the current nature of society is clickbait. That's what they base on, right? And once people, like, that's all people want nowadays, it's clicks. And it doesn't even matter what the content is. And honestly, it's so painful to watch this website that makes this much revenue, has so much potential, right? But the shit they post is absolute garbage, right?
Yeah.
Because I've been working for them a while. Oh, I'm not even paid, you know? It's not even work, right? So, like, obviously I went in with the aims of, you know, writing, like, football pieces, which is what I'm interested in. And I was hoping, well, I didn't know what to expect, but I was hoping a more, like, flexible, like, sort of regime where, like, perhaps one day you write about, like, news content, and other days you can get, like, time to write about, like, opinions, basically, which I really enjoyed. Like, this is almost partly how this blog started, because, like, writing opinions, right?
Yeah.
About our opinions. And so I joined this quote unquote established company, right? And what they do is just recycle news stories, right? So I start my shift, and then my instructor, supervisor, whatever, he sends me, like, links to news articles from another website, and just tells me to like rephrase it, basically.
Yeah,
that is literally it, right?
Yeah.
And obviously that can only go so far, right? I can only put so much effort into that, and they never allow you to write these opinion pieces, which I care about. And you know what, even the news stories I have to write about, it's not even to do with football, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm not even given the freedom of that. I have to write about shit I'm not even interested in, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, and then this company, they make so much money off of these stupid-ass clickbait shitty titles, right?
Yeah.
And if you actually click into the article, it's like one line of text, a freaking advert, 2 lines of text, another advert. And honestly, it's the most infuriating thing to see a company with so much potential in which they could, like, they tried to do, like, a YouTube channel. They fucking failed at that, right? Tried to do a magazine, and they fucking failed at that because their content is not even good enough. Because what their company is based on is freaking clickbaits.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like, in the discussion of would we rather get clicks or would we rather, like, write meaningful pieces and get meaningful response, I am so down for, like, writing meaningful pieces, because honestly it's doing what I've done for the past few months with Give Me Sport and seeing what came out of that. Yes, they're making money, but you know what, it's honestly so soul destroying, even writing or reading what they make.
Yeah,
it's just
I think it's I'm looking at this website right now, and if I look at this, it's pretty cluttered. Like, a lot of
don't even get me started on the website design.
It's I mean, ours is not the best, but ours is not this cluttered, you know.
They base their whole like revenue on, like, churning out millions of articles. Well, not millions of articles, but, like, getting quantity rather than quality.
Yeah, because this will get them more money because they can just put more ads.
Yeah,
and they just catch a lot of people's eyes, and, like, okay, well, watch this ad. They don't even care, basically, right?
Yeah, and if you look at, like, I looked up statistics for this website, and their bounce rate is like 90%, I think.
What is this bounce rate?
Oh, bounce rate is like the amount of times someone will leave your website after just viewing one page.
Oh, like okay, I know this. Yeah.
So basically, like, people click on whatever clickbait link they've sent, they see the page, and then they click off. They won't look at other content.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's so infuriating to see, or just to even like imagine we had that kind of money and we were making that kind of money. I'd like to think that we would like invest it in more meaningful content. Or
for sure. Yeah,
at least like, because they're like I think they're valued at like 10 million.
No
Really?
way.
Yeah,
Give me sport.
Yeah. If I'm not wrong, they
I'm
get like
they
get like 12, 13 million views per month or something like that. Yeah, and that's what I mean. They're getting all this attention, but it's not like half the time. It's not even because they're known to produce like good content. It's just these clickbait.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think. But that's doesn't it tell you about people nowadays?
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like we can't really say they're wrong because obviously they're.
I mean, this owner, I can assure you, this owner probably doesn't even write or even go on this website, and he's just literally becoming rich while sleeping, right? This guy is just sleeping, and all these people are working for him.
Yeah, and like because they have this academy system, right?
Yeah.
So which is what I'm in right now, and like they say they have like tiers which you can go out the academy and then maybe get a job, but it's just so bull. It's basically getting free labor.
Yeah. And I'm looking at the statistics right now as well. So they get an average duration visit of 1 minute. So people just quickly scroll through it and leave. 80% bounce rate, 14 million visits. Yeah, that's a lot of. And then if you look at the ads they have, they probably get paid a lot from that.
Yeah, no, they have like proper ads from like Audi, Mercedes. Any new games are coming out.
Yeah.
They make serious money, but they can't even like. Yeah.
Oh, look at this! Most of their views come from Facebook. 90%, 99%.
That's what I mean. It's just like.
Wow.
If that doesn't say anything about them, then
yeah.
But that also, I mean, they're smart in the sense that I think they know how the market works. So that's all they do. They just do it for money. But then that's a societal issue, really.
Yeah, that's what I mean. There's like nothing we can do about that, and I feel like this applies for a lot of things as well. Like,
not just this.
We're digging ourselves into like this hole where like the way we make money or the way the market is not necessarily like quality based, but
I'm calling it now, and by the time 50 years hit, shit's gonna be so different.
This guy. Oh, really? Oh, Cammy.
No. I mean that is in a way that like. No, sorry. I realized how bad that is.
Is everything going to be different?
On this podcast with us?
Oh my god.
I mean, as if like, I think people's mindsets are gonna change a lot, and I don't think it's gonna improve unless like there's lots of people
going to improve. Like
steer for it.
Yeah,
we're gonna be part of the revolution, boys.
Since you said that, right, in 50, I think people will switch back some reason. This is my prediction. I don't know why, but this is a feeling I have. Is that so? People right now are just constantly on their phone, on their internet, on whatever, constantly having this clickbait stuff in their face, And I think at some point it will turn for people to wanting more meaningful stuff. I don't know if it's in 50 years. I don't know how, but I have a feeling that it will turn around. Because if you see how much information is being processed every day, I think it's like, okay, people will get sick of it, right? So I don't know how it will, when or what, but I think it will change at some point. Because you cannot. Do you think you'll be like this for the next 50 years? That you're just gonna be constantly doing the same stuff, like scrolling through Facebook?
I don't know, man.
I hope not, right?
I think like, have you ever seen like what's that movie WALL-E?
What is that?
WALL-E.
Oh, the movie.
Yeah.
Oh no, I've never seen
robot.
No, I'm too old.
Well, basically, No,
I'm too mature. I'm not a kid anymore. Yeah, sorry. Keep going, yeah.
No, there's a really good scene in that where like.
Ah, you watched it?
Yes, I did. Okay.
Oh, how old are you?
I watched it when I was like 10. There's a really good scene in it where WALL-E goes to this you know what, I don't really remember the movie, but like he goes to this foreign planet, I think.
Yeah.
And then the people there are just all like sat in chairs, and then there's just like advertisements and entertainment everywhere, like just like in their faces. I think that's how we're gonna be. What we're gonna be like. It's already starting, if I'm honest. But like, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Have you seen anything like? Have you ever seen like a VR video on Facebook? How, of course, I'm saying on Facebook because that's where. Have you seen these videos about like people wearing these goggles or something, or these glasses, and then they see like ads on it? So in real life, there's nothing. So I mean, I think it was gonna be so cluttered, and I think people might get sick of it. Like, honestly, so people will grow up in it because some people in 50 years are gonna be young as well, and they're gonna grow into it thinking it's normal.
Yeah.
But our people right now, I think they might get sick of it. Yeah, our generation. I don't know. Maybe it's just a prediction. But yeah, so we talked about how this is stupid and we don't like it, right? All this this clickbait stuff. So let's focus on what can we do. Like, what should we do then? Because we're saying right now we want to do more meaningful stuff, but what can we do? Like, what should we do?
Provide good quality content.
Yeah, but it's kind of explain to me right now how would you do that? Because step by step, because I don't know what it is. Like, what is it? Can you explain?
Well, the thing is, content is subjective, right? It is. Yeah. That's a matter of fact. It is subjective, but I think it should be subjective to us. So I feel as if I don't even think this should just apply to us. I mean, I think this is in general, like the way people should kind of socialize and everything. I think having that intention of like care and really consideration is really important. And I think as long as in our content that's what we're trying to deliver and our intent is there, I think that makes a huge difference.
I think if we just see that we're putting effort into what we write, and not just like talking shit.
Yeah, and I think that's why the podcast is important, because it's fine reading something and be like, oh yeah, he seems to care so much, but I think when you hear our expressions and the way we speak, like you kind of hear the genuine. Yeah. It's very different. So just wait till we do video. You're gonna see all the facial expressions. Like, we're gonna be depressed. What?
Yeah, we should definitely do video. We talked about
let's do a video podcast one day. That'll be so cool.
Yeah, I mean, we could do it right now, but we already started recording.
Like, we'll like set up and like.
Yeah, definitely. We can also make short videos, but I don't know what it will be about. But we will definitely expand on what we do with content, definitely. But it's important that we focus. Like, we've seen all this, these people doing their clickbait stuff, but I think we should focus on what we will do to, impact these people. Like, just anyone. Like, at least if it's like only one person. If I write a really meaningful post and it only gets like 2 comments or something and only 5 views, and those 2 comments can lead on to like a discussion with someone, like a talk about someone who agrees with me or disagrees, or like I helped that person, I think I would like that
cool.
way more.
No, that's cool, man.
Because in a way you made a friend, or at least you made a connection.
Yeah.
Not that I need friends or something. Don't laugh at me, Riley. I hear you laughing, dude. I don't need friends, okay? Just saying, like, you made a connection, So, yeah. What you laugh? This guy, dude. Oh my god, dude. I made a friend today.
Hey, Mom.
That reminds me of South Park, but anyways. Yeah. So hopefully,
I think that's good.
Hopefully we can we can aim. We'll talk about it probably more and see how far we get into that. And yeah, we'll see. What do you guys? What else are you guys thinking about? Anything else?
Well,
okay.
No.
Well, guys, you cannot just get quiet. This is a podcast.
No, but you should actually, if you ever get a chance, you should actually go through like the Give Me Sports shit and just look at what I'm talking about, basically, because honestly,
I already looked at it. I don't worry, dude. I know what you mean. I saw it. You can tell all these websites are like Unilad, the Lad Bible thing. they have tons of. I think they're one of the most successful companies right now, like on Facebook. Because if you see what they started out with just unique type of stuff, So they obviously they were young. I think maybe the people behind it were really young. I remember how the website used to look. It used to look really bad. This was years ago, right?
Yeah.
So, and now they're Lad, the Lad Bible, the Lad Food, the Sport Bible, the Food Bible, like all this stuff. And all these pages have millions of views, all of them. And they also do that clickbait stuff, but
the thing with them is they don't try to be something they're not. Like even in their name, you're expecting something, right? Like of a certain standard. Like you're not expecting like a well published, like thoughtful article. It's like Lad Bible. No one's going to go there to like find a reputable source. But the fact of the matter is, this Give Me Sport is trying to be a leading like media company. Well, arguably it is right now. But yeah, I think it's to do with how they're portrayed or portraying themselves, which really annoys me as well. Like.
It doesn't matter, dude. It's fine now, Cam. We'll focus on ourselves, It's okay, dude.
It's something I've complained a lot with like tons of people because it's just I should stop.
It doesn't matter, dude. You said it out on the podcast now. Millions of people will listen to this.
It's immortalized and
that's what I love about this. It's immortalized. This will live on forever. Unless Skynet happens and everything just gets deleted, But no, I think we'll make it happen as long as we focus on it. Hopefully we'll do it.
Yeah, definitely.
So what else has been going on? Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Sorry. Just a quick plug. People that listen and hear this, it'd be interesting to hear what they think about what we just said. Because some people don't want to talk about serious things. They really just want easy content. So it'd be interesting to see what kind of people that listen to our podcast think about that as well.
Man, I just realized us talking like this creates content. This is another blog post we could write about, like quality over quantity or something. This is literally something we can write about right now. I love this shit, man. This is amazing. I just realized that. So yeah, but right now, what you're saying, Cam, is good. But sadly, not many people listen to this, because we're new.
Hey, it's so we've said it though. That's
and we can also just write about it and reach more people because not everybody's going to listen to this podcast, but maybe some people are going to read it about it. So yeah, this is definitely. I'll write it down as a blog post. We can and attach this podcast to it, and then maybe people will listen to us, like you said. Yeah. So no, this is great, dude. This is great. We're already on our way. I can't wait till we make videos. What should we make videos about? What kind of videos should we make? Us doing,
Nah, that's just too
crazy stuff. You didn't even know what I said. Did you hear
I knew the lines where you were going along.
Talk. What?
Well, you just said crazy stuff. You said
okay. Now I'm just trying to make the ball roll here, so you guys talk.
I think it should be. We shouldn't try and force ourselves to make a video.
Yeah, hey, we're funny or. We're in the Cinnamon Challenge today.
I feel like we're gonna find that rhythm for it when it feels right.
Yeah, it shouldn't be a forced thing because then it would just come off in the video and then it was just really stupid.
I hope so.
But, you hope so?
I hope we find our way. Because we don't know anything about the future, right? So. Unlike Cammy knows about the future. He knows that in 50 years everything will change.
Guys, I've got an announcement. I'm leaving on my quick
Oh, shit. That was the most
what?
How do I explain it?
Sorry, I'm quite tired. I really didn't realize what I said. I was
the most not try hard wisdom comment.
Oh my god! He's just roasting you, dude. He's making
no. I'm joking.
Yeah,
I'm not actually joking, but It was
Guys, Cammy left. What happened to Cammy? Yeah, he just left. Like,
oh my god, why'd you do that? Like, Jesus.
No, but
I'll start my own blog.
Unlikely guy.
The first post is fuck
The
the unlikely guys.
No, you know how there's like BuzzFeed videos? No, it's like why I left BuzzFeed.
Oh, yes.
Why I left Unlikely
Why you should not visit unlikelyguys.com. I mean unlikelyguys.wordpress.com. Sorry, because we don't have our own website, because that's how sad we are.
Yeah, fun times.
We'll improve our blog. We'll make videos about Ryan, kicking a ball around and like talk about life. We'll do a video. You like sport, right? Yeah. So, what about? We should ask other people. Like we already talked about this before, but we should ask other people to write about their experiences because it's just us three, and we don't like. Eventually, if we don't do anything that makes us think, I don't know. Maybe we're busy. We don't have the time to write about meaningful stuff. Maybe, I don't know.
So we outsource our work.
No, like just offer our website, our platform, if you may, as a platform for other people to express theirs. Like maybe our friend Kieran, if you're listening, we love you, dude. Happy birthday, by the way. His birthday was a couple of days ago. Happy birthday! Like he's doing like a JET thing, like so teaching English abroad, in Japan, right? And
see, this is really. I'm sorry. I don't want to interrupt, but this is really funny because the thing is, this is a friend that I went to school with that Gabriel's only met once, but Gabriel's coming across as if like him and Kieran go way back.
Yeah, we do, dude. This is the internet, man. Come on, Cammy. I'm better friends with him than you.
No, it's great.
I talk to him more than you, dude. No, I barely talk to him. I only like sometimes if he comments on our stuff. No, but. I saw him talking about that he wants to go back to Edinburgh, right, to study. Remember we gave him a shout out.
He is. He's got his offer. Yeah, he's going to Edinburgh.
And that's because maybe he wasn't. I don't know. Maybe he don't want to do it anymore, and then he can write about why, like what he learned from it, and that gives other people insight. And then because that's the thing, right? We want to make this grow, and then we can help our friends give their opinions about their experiences. So
yeah, for sure.
That's cute.
Same with Neil. Neil could write some crazy stuff about Hong Kong. Like my life as a white guy in Hong Kong. He talks about all the girls he gets. No, just kidding.
Jesus. That was gonna take a dark turn.
I'm just saying. Like you could just write about him being in a foreign country, like what I wish I did differently or whatever. I don't know. So hopefully we'll grow it like that.
Do you remember that website? Freaking My Trending Stories.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
What a wreck of a web. I actually thought it was a very good idea, but then I realized it's a really shit idea.
Yeah, I can't remember when you got angry at me because you thought I thought.
What?
Because remember when you got angry at me when I said that website's gonna be shit.
No, because you weren't willing to give it a try.
We
gave it a try.
But we should explain what the website is. Like,
can you do this? I don't know.
So basically, this website called My Trending Stories approached us and asked us to write for them, and they did that with. I think they just went through like WordPress or whatever, and then just like emailed tons of people. So they're basing their model on getting tons of writers to write for them, and yeah, it was just. It was a good idea, but no, it was just a wreck. The website was a wreck, and just it did not work.
I mean, I like the idea behind it, but I think they're going about it the wrong way. Because if you go on their website, it's even worse than Give Me Sport, to be honest, because it's like just a bunch of. It's not organized, to be honest. Well, it's organized in ways like okay, here's a category, but it's not. I don't know. It just. It doesn't give me the right feeling. Like the quality is not the same on the pictures, so you see a lot of different stuff on it. Yeah.
And the content is like so not varied, but like everyone. It feels like a place where everyone's just writing about their own feelings, where they're trying to be a more, I don't know, not
trending
news,
stories,
Kinda, yeah. Fine. No,
you know, like I think their initial plan was to have like very trending stories, but it's turned into like personal blog space.
Yeah, where everyone would just write about them, and then it's turned out to be a pure mess.
Because if you think about it, what we also did was, I think what other people do is they write their own blog things they do on WordPress, like we did, and then copy paste it on this website. So
yeah,
it's
wonder, not going to generate any views, like.
Yeah, do they get ads? Because if this is true, then because I have my ad block on, so I don't know. If they did that way, that would have been the most epic, like, free money ever, because they would just have tons of ads on all these articles, right, and just make money.
I don't even think they get enough views per month. Last time I checked, they only got they had 50,000 one month, and then it dropped to 10,000 or something.
Like 50,000 is quite a lot to us.
Yeah, but it's not compared to the amount of writers on it, and it's probably the writers that are making those views.
Yeah.
Just by going on it, so it's not exactly because people are looking at their content.
Yeah. I don't know what I was going with this, but yeah, let's not be like that. I forgot what I was going. I honestly do. We went on a tangent here, and I just what I was talking. Did anyone know what I was talking about? I don't know. But yeah. Hopefully we'll be more meaningful. You know. Where was I going? I'm so confused right now. Like I'm sure I wanted to do something crazy here, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think we're going in a.
You were saying that we could let our friends write on our platform.
Yeah,
which is why I brought up it's trending stories, because it's kind of like that.
Yeah.
But
yeah, so we can ask people that maybe have, because maybe this is an asshole thing to say, but not everybody has something meaningful like that, right? That's not. I don't mean in a bad way, but maybe you're just working all the time and you're just not doing. You don't have much time to do anything. And then you quit working, and you realize, oh, this is my life now, and then that's meaningful, right? But during the time you were working, you didn't really have anything to do, and then you stop working, and you realize, oh, wait, I have more to life, and then you write about it on the Unlikely Guys blog. Unlikely Guys, yeah. So I don't know. I think it's. I hope we just have a what do you call it? A meaningful impact on the world. Yeah, that's so broad, but yeah, it's...
No. It's, you know what? Compared to the current state of everything right now, that's a very nice statement to say in one.
Yeah, we'll see. So what else? We've talked about this for a long time.
Well, we at?
48 minutes, and we just talked about that. So that's interesting, right? Anything else we're going to talk about? Should we move on from this subject before it comes?
Yeah, let's move on, and let's not pure bore everyone with this.
What should we talk about? Anything, Cammy, you want to talk about?
No, that was really my part that I wanted to bring up. I just thought it was really important that we talked about that.
Yeah, so let's talk about some topics, Ryan.
Here's a question, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's going to make me look stupid or not, but it's something I'm generally curious about, right? Why is it, right? Obviously, there's a Westminster attacks. Oh, actually, no. Okay, so I'm just going to say what I'm going to say, right? Mm-hmm. So obviously, there was a Westminster attacks, right? And then the day after, there was the shooting in France, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why is a Westminster labeled as terrorist attack by all the news companies, but then the shooting in France just labeled as a mass shooting?
Okay, see, this is what I was ranting about before we started recording. That video that I saw last night, that literally explains how stupid this is all done out of context. Because I don't know if you saw, but there was a picture of a Muslim woman in London, and she was walking past in the street.
Oh, yeah.
And it's that blew up over social media straight away, as if you know, it's like.
Can you explain this to me? Because I've been ignoring that post. I knew it was bullshit, but For some reason, I didn't click on it.
You saw on the picture there was people like helping the people.
And the woman on the phone.
And no, she wasn't on the phone. She was just walking directly past. So that moment that picture was taken, she was just walking like past everything, and like the captions and stuff that I was seeing were like, "Oh, look at this disgraceful kind of Muslim woman just walking past and not giving a care in the world," things like that.
Yeah.
And it was in that moment, that one like frame that they shot of that was her walking, and like that blew up people, and then obviously the hate just kind of like rolls and rolls, and it escalates so fast.
Mm-hmm.
And this already was like claimed as a terrorist attack straight away. Like the second I saw it on the news, it immediately said terror attack. And there was no evidence to back it up straight away. Like on the news, it even said things were not confirmed, yet it was still labelled that. And then straight away, people jump on the bandwagon to go, "Oh, it's IS, it's Muslim," and it's that part of society really frustrates me, and how the media can portray it like that. I don't get how that's fair.
There was moving away from this topic, not moving away, but like on another topic about the media. Like, there was this football game once, like a couple months ago, where like a player he had a head clash with another player, and he went down. He had to get sent to the hospital, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then one newspaper outlet said that, so his name was Mason. So like Mason in critical condition, like that's what they labeled it. But then in like an hour later, like it was reported that he was okay, like he was fine, he was stable. And then people were like shitting on that newspaper because like why would they say when they didn't really know that he was in a critical condition, like his friends or family seeing that might think he's about to pass away and that, and it's just so irresponsible sometimes.
And maybe the purpose of that was clickbait, right? Because if you see that, you're like, oh shit, like
that's the topic of this week, clickbait. We just talked about it, and that's true. So what? Okay. So can you explain to me? Was the woman really what was happening on that picture? Was it fake or something?
So in the photo, she was walking past. Like there was a couple people on the ground, but they were already swarmed with people like assisting them.
Yeah.
And she was just walking past, but I get the kind of immediate response. It'd be like, oh, why would you walk past someone that's hurt? But you also have to think like. Later, like there was lots of people coming to her defense as well that showed different frames that were shot, and it was like she was walking past because she was so distressed. Like you could literally see her face. Like she was so distressed about the situation. And also like it was just a very immediate response that people were like, "Oh, why would you walk away?" But you also have to think like if someone's hurt really badly, right, and there's a full crowd of people swarming, what are you gonna do? Like
and they also tell you like give their space, like let the air so
and also if you're not properly trained and you decide to be like, oh no, let's move them out of the way, what if you make that worse? You could potentially be risking someone's life. So to an extent you cannot, not that you can't do much, you can go and see if they're okay and try and be supportive.
But there's only so much you can
but there's only so much you can, and remember, not everyone's like okay with being able to do that. Maybe, I mean, she looked pretty distressed. I mean, in a situation like that, if I just saw what happened, I don't know if I could be immediately ready to be like hands-on to try and help. Like I would hope I want to, but like if you're in that kind of situation, you really don't know. Like you might just freeze and be like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Wait, so let me get this straight. Was this? How did media outlets portray her? With everyone's
on the phone.
I don't know if it was particular media outlets, but it was immediately tagged on Facebook. Like people were sharing this post, and it was like different Facebook pages that were posting this, and obviously like, those Facebook pages are anti.
Here, look, I didn't read anything about it, so I can tell you how I saw it. Okay, so I just saw multiple pictures right now. I looked it up, and you have a picture of her looking distressed, right? Like ahead of her, like and her head her hand on her head, like holy shit, like on the side of the head from. But there's also another picture of her, like also still with her hand on her head, but looking at her phone, and you don't see any much reaction, right? So that's what they used. They used this as like, oh, she doesn't care, she's on her phone. But there's more pictures of her just looking around. You don't know if she just turned around to like, to see anything else. You don't know if she's. People were like saying, oh, she was just walking away. She didn't care because she had a. Because this woman, if you don't know by now, she's obviously Muslim because she has like this hijab on. It's definitely hijab, And they use this picture of her like on her looking at their phone. So they don't use the other pictures of her like looking distressed, but they use the one of her looking at her phone, and we don't know what she's looking on her phone for. Maybe you don't know anything, right? Is this a picture?
Yeah, that's why like context is so important. Like
she could be calling the freaking ambulance right now, which you see a couple people doing. Like the woman who's helping the person on the floor, on the ground. She's also on the phone, but she's actually like next to the guy or woman. I don't know who's on the floor right now, but they could all be doing the same thing. Is calling the ambulance, maybe calling their family, like I just survived. I don't know. So
or it could be their family could be nearby as well. Maybe they can't find them, so they're calling to see if they're okay. Like it could be anything. You don't know, and it's just.
It's so sad, dude. It really is. It is so sad. I don't know, man.
Like to kind of believe that we live in a society like that is very disheartening.
It is what it is.
Especially because it's UK. Like that's home ground for us. Well, for me and Ryan anyway.
Man, you guys have some crazy websites as well, man. The Sun and all that, and those websites are purely like give me sport. Like they give you all these
a very biased view on some things, yes.
And also just a lot of clickbait,
Oh yeah. The newspaper I was talking about the player in the quote unquote critical condition is a Mirror, so let's boycott them.
Oh wow.
But yeah, it's just, people are too. I don't know. They're just too quick to jump into. Too quick to jump into a conclusion. It's just.
So here, okay. So this is the problem. Let's not talk about what we can do against it. Okay, so I'll start off. The problem here is this clickbait stuff. So what can we do against this? Is avoid websites or that are known for this, because we know. I think we all know a couple websites right now who give you all this. Example, first one that comes to my head, Unilab. They were doing the same stuff. Well, what they did, maybe I don't know if others did it, but they first did that as well, right? With the woman walking past, like everybody, like all the other websites. But later they put another one of hurt. The woman responded to all this hate, So I don't know if other websites did this, but maybe if they do, like correct their mistakes, maybe it's bad. But we should just, I guess, avoid these websites like that are known for clickbait and only visit the real ones.
Isn't that just too simple though? Just to avoid them,
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I'm just starting off right now. I'm starting off with what one solution. Just say what you think as well. Because we should fix this problem, right? I mean, we should aim to fix it. So what should we do to fix this?
Is it a fixable problem? This is it's like saying fixing the market,
Yeah, so let's talk about it. What can we do here?
Well, I'm saying there's nothing you can do because that's what the market is now. By saying fixing clickbait is basically saying cutting the revenues of so many companies.
Okay, so you're saying this is something that cannot be fixed, forced. You cannot force this change, so people. Is that what you're saying?
Can. But you have to have that kind of influence to do it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Let's start putting this into the world. I mean, we are not going to do it by ourselves.
No.
But
I get your point.
But if the other million unlikely guys blogs can like start, blasting this out, then you have a million people blasting it. Well, okay, that's still not a lot, but I'm just saying, if it keeps going, maybe society, because we're the market, right? We make the market. So what if we say like, okay, we don't want this shit anymore. We don't want this fake news, like Donald Trump always says. We don't want this fake stuff all the time. Then they are forced to change, right?
No, but like if one company says that, or that they don't employ clickbait, then all their views are just going to go to another company. So they won't do that.
No, but I'm not saying the company should. I'm saying we should. We should only go after sources that are not like that. Okay, so I'm just saying we should not force the companies to do it, and we should not force anyone. That's the first one to say. We shouldn't force anyone. But like, if people are really tired, are we? Because we must not be the only ones that are tired of this, right? And I mean, there are I'd say millions of people who might be tired of this as well. And it starts with us, right? It doesn't start with the companies, but the companies supply what we want. So if we're really sick of this, then we should stop consuming that stuff and go after the real stuff.
That's, I guess, but that's like
it's a long shot.
It's more than a long shot. That's such an optimistic way to look at it. Like,
yeah, I know, but yeah, what else can we do, man? I don't know, because like you say, there's nothing we can do, but I think there is, but it might take a long time or whatever, or it's really hard. I don't know.
Because I mean, it's no, it's so ingrained now that it's.
So you think it can change? You think this is forever like this?
Maybe
I'm
trying to give an example to like relate to it back. Right. No, I think it's just too difficult of a. No, not everyone's going to have the right sense to like avoid clickbait. Like, it's just
the masses won't. Yeah, I know. I'm being optimistic here, but it's just I'm hopeful that people do. I'm not. I'm not giving up on humanity yet.
It's just like saying we should cut out fast food because it's known to be unhealthy for us, and people won't like it. But it's never going to happen. Like,
yeah, it's never going to happen. But fast food's never going to go away. But I will learn more about it, right? We'll learn because if you look at obesity rates, okay, well, now we're going to a different topic. They're in some countries like here, it's going down, right? Because there's more education about it, right? So what if we educate these people like, okay, this is shit, this is rotting your brain with fake information. Go here, this is unbiased, you can think of yourself, like what your opinion is, right? So like you're saying, it's never going to go away, but we can educate people about... Because wasn't it? I think I saw this before, like on the internet a couple weeks or this week. Is that they're gonna maybe in Sweden or something, or in a European country, they're gonna teach kids how to spot fake news in class. So that way, these kids are gonna get educated on like how to find reliable sources.
Mm-hmm.
So
But I think the problem there is. Just because something's clickbait doesn't mean it's shit necessarily. Like,
maybe not.
It doesn't mean it's a bad source. Like,
maybe not, but like you said with that football guy, they said something here that was not true at all, which could have hurt some people, and then they find out they're faking. So that source is already unreliable because why would they just make up that stuff? So
yeah, but then that's just an argument on sources in general, not clickbait.
It's two different things, I guess. Yeah, but sometimes they come together with clickbait and like fake sources like that. So I don't know. I just hope.
Hope it changes. I hope it fucking changes. But like,
yeah, I mean, you're not wrong in saying that it's like really hard and it's never gonna go away. I agree with you. It's never gonna go away, but it can become less, right? Like it can be.
I guess, yeah. I mean, that's true, but then you're gonna have to convince like
billions of people, literally billions of people.
No, but then, sorry, to me, like my like read on this is Gabriel's intention is like, if as cliche as if you wanna kind of make that change, if you wanna see that change, you have to kind of make that change. And I'm not saying like it's starting with us because I'm pretty sure there's people out there doing it already. But if influencing one person is better than none, right? So say for example we influence 10 people, maybe they'll influence 10. You know, like it's a kind of roll-on effect.
Yeah.
So I get the intention behind it, and obviously like us three as an entity, I mean, as optimistic as I am about what we do, I definitely can assure you that we probably won't influence billions and billions of people in the world. But we can certainly influence more people to influence more.
Yeah.
But then, okay, so here's my argument. Why should people stop clicking on clickbaits?
Because the same rationale that we stop clicking on clickbaits, right? Maybe they actually do feel the same, but to them, they've never had a reason
why
to.
do you not want to click on clickbaits?
Because I feel it's just a waste of my time.
Purely for the clickbait or the content of the
content? Because normally, like, I associate a lot of clickbait with a lot of bullshit now.
Yeah, me too.
This is a lot of swearing involved in this podcast, but it's just genuinely because, especially when things like big happen in the world, like, I really don't like going on to them, because I have that feeling that it's just there's so much biased opinions put on that, and it brings such a negative portrayal to things.
Okay, so isn't this an argument on like a good media source rather than clickbait then?
Yeah, but that, I mean, it's part of it as well, right?
I mean, no, but I'm saying like, because some good sources as well may employ clickbait.
Yeah, I'm actually seeing what you mean right now,
like,
Ryan.
Philip, do you know Philip DeFranco?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah,
he arguably is like the best person. Well, for me to get news from.
The father of clickbait, basically.
He is very unbiased in his portrayal. He's very objective in the news topic he's talked about. But his fucking YouTube channel is like super clickbait, if I'm honest.
And he talks about it in this week as well. He talked about he made a video Friday as well about this.
Yeah. So this is what I'm pointing like. Yeah. Is an argument of getting people to stop clickbait or finding better sources, because stopping people from clicking on clickbait.
It's
like what's
thing.
The reasoning behind that? Is like
I guess I meant more I see what you mean now, because clickbait doesn't necessarily mean bad source. That's what you're saying, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So maybe it's more what I meant then is I know for sure what I meant more is that they should go avoid these bad sources, these websites with the bad sources, because I guess, like you're saying, clickbait's not necessarily bad, because you need to differentiate yourself from others somehow and get people's attention. But if you're using clickbait plus bad source, or just fake stuff, that's where I guess the bad stuff happens.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what people that's what people should avoid, like, if they know, okay, this website is just clickbaiting me for me to because they're earning money off you. That's basically what they're doing, is they're earning money.
Yeah.
So I guess that's it, man.
I think just avoid these these tabloid newspaper websites like the Mirror. Well, I don't know what it's like in the Netherlands, but like in UK, it's like the Mirror, the Sun, Daily Mail. Like they're all just shit.
Yeah, definitely. So I guess that's the lesson we've learned from it, is just avoid these bad sources. I guess clickbait is not necessarily bad, but just...
Do you know what I find really obnoxious nowadays? Facebook adverts. When you're watching a video, have you ever had them when you're watching a video, and then it says like at the bottom, really? And then, well, at least on the mobile website, whenever you watch a video, sometimes, at the bottom left is like advert starting in like 4, 5, 3, 2, 1 and shit like that, and it literally cuts your video to like show an advert. And that's
this is. I've not had this on Facebook, but this is YouTube now, dude. YouTube does that. At least I have adblock on my computer, but on my phone I don't. So you can't. I don't know if you can or not, but basically you're watching a 30-minute video. You're into it, you know.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, a car commercial comes on, and like, okay, you can skip this video. I don't want this. I don't want to buy. I'm a poor student, dude. I don't need to buy a car that costs 60,000. What the hell, dude? At least
I always
give me,
get the one that's like, what's it? Are you writing an important email to your like boss or supervisor? Like, blah, 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 blah. Like download this program that will help you check your grammar or some shit like that. Oh.
Well, okay, man. Well, maybe some people need it, but we at the moment we're like having relaxing time, right? We're having some leisure time, and you're just showing a video of a freaking car or grammar. Dude, go away, dude. Go away. Being in advertising must be really hard right now, dude.
I actually like. I wonder if they actually get good returns on the amount of money you spend advertising. Like,
yeah, we don't know that. We just we just get angry. That's what we're doing. But
I wonder if it's actually worth it. Because I mean, let me see. If you're on a website and you see like, I don't know, at one of those like ads or that are marketing, I don't know, a printer or something, like, are you really going to be like, oh shit, I need a printer? Yeah.
Yeah, maybe, because look, ads nowadays are targeted to your like the cookies and all that stuff. Ads are based on what you've been looking for, which is better, I guess. But some of them are getting annoying. Like, I've been looking like right now. Let me see if I go on Facebook. If I go on Facebook right now, that's the first ad I see is something with a phone, and here's another one with stock pictures. And the reason I get this is because I was looking at stock pictures, free ones, you know, for the blog, and I was looking for a new like iPhone 7, and I see another phone ad here because I was looking for iPhone 7, right? So I guess it's more meaningful like that, but still, some of them are like, I don't need this. Like,
yeah,
it's not like that everywhere where the ads are targeted to you. Like on YouTube or Facebook, like you're saying, we're not gonna buy a car right now, dude. We don't have that money. We're not gonna borrow 60,000 or 100,000 to buy this family. We don't even have we don't have kids. What about these kids in these videos? We don't have kids. Why are you acting like I have a kid right now? Like, I don't have a kid, dude. I don't even have a girlfriend. I don't have a wife, dude. I'm so sad. But anyway.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm quite crying. Okay. So, yeah, all this stuff, dude. All this stuff. I work in advertising. Like, there are advertising majors right now. Like, must be really hard. And you must get so creative. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just... It's annoying. It's just really annoying.
I feel as if we're going to fly onto, like, dating advice very soon, Jibber.
Dating advice? What? Oh, okay, yeah, because
I'm so joking.
Yeah, I use Tinder. That's all I use, man. Don't worry.
Okay.
I'm so sad. But yeah.
Is there something you'd like to talk about, Gabriel?
Yeah, guys, I have to... no, just kidding. I don't have much, man. Shall we move on from this topic to something else? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else has been bothering us? What else has been bothering you guys? Let's get angry. This is the rage podcast.
Do you know I fucking hate guys?
No. Tell me, Ryan. I'm angry already, dude.
What?
Ryan, tell me, dude.
Jesus.
Yeah.
No, I'm all angered out.
Anything? Should we end this on a light, something fun? I don't know. Is there anything positive that happened?
Positive.
Yeah.
Positive.
I'm going home next week.
Yeah. Yes, Gabby. We nearly forgot that. Well, yeah, Gabby. Yeah. Well, tell us about you, man. You're in Hong Kong currently. For people who don't know, Cammy's in Hong Kong on doing an internship. He's been there since like last year. Yeah. So Cammy, you're going home now, dude. Tell us about that, dude.
I'm well, this sounds really bad now because you just made it really late. Yeah, he's going home. Yeah. I'm going home next. I'm flying next Wednesday. Yeah. No, I'm going back. I'm going back for.
To Cali.
To where?
Jesus.
That's a song. You said I'm going back 2 times. That's a song.
Oh. So we've been making song references all day, kind of. So just in case anyone thought we were just being a bit weird.
Literally not all day. Literally just 2 times. So we're okay. Yeah. Keep going.
So I'm going home next week for 10 days. So I'm gonna catch up with everyone. Catch up with Ryan as well in person.
All right.
Okay. Yeah.
IRL, right?
All right.
Okay.
So, okay, no, I shouldn't. Never mind. I can't talk about it yet.
What? You cannot just say that.
Yeah, just know that. Sorry, no. It's not even like anything. But
okay.
Yeah, I'm going home next week for 10 days, and then I'll be back in Hong Kong. So I'm looking forward to going back to eat a lot of foods that I've missed and drive and see my family.
All right, that's
your
good.
brother's birthday, right? Your little brother's birthday as well?
Yes, next week.
Did you buy a gift already?
No, my sister's gonna buy a gift.
You lazy. Okay, well, just
we're
kidding.
we're organizing a party for him. Like I land on Thursday the 30th, and he's got a birthday party the day I land. So we're gonna be going to a soft play with all his.
Is it a surprise, or does he know you're coming?
Well, I promised him that I'd come back, but I don't actually know if he knows I'm coming back. I feel as if he doesn't really.
You should record that. You should record that. That should be like that like his reaction to seeing you or something. That would be cool. Because he hasn't seen you in a while.
No. What's gonna happen is like I'm gonna tell my sister to record it, and then like he's just like, "Oh hi," and it's gonna be like.
Yeah, I mean that would be funny as well. That would be
like,
funny
"Oh,
too.
you're back? Oh, okay."
Yeah, no, but he's gonna become 5 years old now, man. This is pretty cool.
Yeah, 5 years.
5 years, man. I mean, hopefully, if we're doing fine, man, in the future, he can listen back to this and like, oh, this is 5 years old.
My 5th birthday.
Thanks for the shout.
Shout out to Lucas Fong. Yeah, man.
Do you know what I've been watching lately? Rewatching.
Wow, man.
What?
How I Met Your Mother. That show, honestly.
So
I don't watch that.
What?
Don't act like I watch. Dude, tell me this. Instantly, yes or no. Is there a laugh track in that TV show?
Yeah.
Boom. Enough. That's where I get up.
Friends? No. Do you watch Friends?
No, I do not watch Friends either. I've watched it before, but
Kami's like, oh shit.
Listen to me right now.
No.
You listen to me. You sit down, okay? Listen to me. If there's a laugh track, okay, you are okay. Sorry. If there's a laugh track, I get up and leave. I don't even turn off my computer, my television. I just walk to the other room in disgust. I sit it out and wait.
You know, I understand that.
I don't like laugh tracks. Like, is it like, oh, ha 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 ha, you can laugh right now. Really? Can I laugh? Okay, I'll laugh right now. Okay, thank you for letting me know. I don't like laugh tracks, dude. That's so old. It's like, are there any laugh tracks right now other than Big Bang? The Big Bang Theory, probably. I don't know if that TV show's still going on, but that's another reason. Dude, the only way I say that I watch those TV shows is when there are girls around. That's the only way I would say.
Oh my
goodness. When a girl says
player Gabriel.
When a girl says, "Oh, I like."
Oh, no, I've got a good one. I've got such a good one, Gabriel.
Yeah.
This is gonna contradict everything you've just said in the past 2 minutes.
Okay.
You're so done. You're so done. I'm so done.
I'm so sad.
Go.
Okay.
Gabriel, I've got your throat. Like I've got your throat.
Jesus
okay?
Christ.
Don't be that weird. Okay.
No, so listen. You don't watch TV shows and laugh tracks, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Gabriel's trying to scan all the TV shows.
I'm thinking right now. I'm thinking.
So, yeah, is that true? Yeah. Let's put this on record. You don't watch TV shows with laugh tracks.
Not currently, no.
Don't say currently.
Currently, no. Maybe
you said you've never. You said
wait,
when
what?
You watch
No, I prefer not to. Maybe it's that better.
No, you're too late. You said everything you said.
No.
So what Gabriel wants to put on record is he doesn't watch TV shows with laugh tracks. He doesn't like it. He walks out the room. Okay, listen. So
this is gonna be anticlimactic.
I'm 110% sure you used to watch a really nice show that we used to watch called 2.5 Men, right? Does that have a love interest?
Dude. I didn't watch that shit that much. Come on. Hey, I thought this was gonna be crazy or something, but it's so anticlimactic, dude. Oh my god. You put it up, you set it up so long, like for 2 minutes you're talking about how, I thought you were gonna destroy my life here, but you didn't destroy anything, dude.
Frasier, right?
Oh my god, Cammy.
Frasier. Oh,
that was a nice TV show, yeah. But
yeah, and you watched it, right?
Yeah, I was younger then. I learned English through that.
Gabriel, stop. No, there's no excuse.
No, but okay, but nowadays I don't watch that. The most popular TV show right now, Big Bang Theory. I don't watch that.
Fresh Off the Boat?
Does it have a laugh track?
I don't think it does.
I don't think it does.
Oh, no, sorry, Dr. Chen. Dr. Chen does. Dr. Chen.
Well, do I watch that, Cammy? Have I ever talked to you? Have I ever told you, hey, have you seen the last episode of Dr. Chen? Oh my god, like, it was so groundbreaking. No, Cammy, stop it. I thought you had me here, but yeah,
just proved that you watched it.
I'm gonna say this. I've seen full episodes of TV shows with laugh tracks, but eventually I got sick of them. Last time I watched something like that was a few years ago in the summer. I was talking to this lady that I met through the internet, teaching her English, this Korean lady, and she told me that she liked to watch the Big Bang Theory, and I told her, yeah, me too, totally. So I watched like one of it, and I was like, okay, I can't do this anymore, and that's it. But I mean, Friends is not a bad TV show. It's a good TV show, but I got tired of it, man. Like, laugh tracks. Let me laugh when something is actually funny. You know, I don't know. It's a thing of the past. Why were we reading about this?
No, except I was watching How I Met Your Mother. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Okay. So, is that it? You've been watching that?
Oh no, it's just like. So good, like.
Okay, dude.
That's all I want to say, like.
Oh, okay. Well, we were on tangent.
Pardon?
It's a great TV show.
Mm-hmm. It feels sad to know that it's while I'm rewatching it all.
I mean, I kind of hate how they ended it, but anyway.
Nah, I think it was okay.
Yeah?
The Friends ending was a lot more emotional.
Are you ladies done?
I don't even know what to say.
Just sorry. You can catch up on your stupid TV show, but not on my time. Just kidding. No, it's it's sad for you guys. I know, man. Don't worry about it. Right. So yeah, that's I guess that's it, right? Like,
yeah,
clickbait, fucking bad sources, and shitty TV shows. Should we end it at that, or anything else interesting?
Nah, just end it at that.
Yeah. All right. Well, this is the first Unlike You Guys HD audio podcast. No ghetto recording with my phone to the speakers anymore. And we should all right now pray that it will save properly and that this last hour has not been a waste of time. Because, I mean, this was a nice podcast. I thought it was meaningful. We talked about meaningful stuff. We talked about how laugh tracks are stupid. And, yeah.
That was not Fantastic. The main part of the podcast, just saying.
Well, it kind of was. The part one was us ranting about that and about our blog and all that. And, yeah. And the second part was about this. And how there's a police going... Is that Cammy?
That's
not me.
Cammy? Oh, wait, yeah.
Cammy. They're catching Cammy. No.
Wait. All right. Yeah, we should end it. All right.
So thank you for listening. This has been...
Are we supposed to say our names?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Like
the unlikely
guys.
Oh, we should next time. We should harmonize together, like you know, like 2.5 Men.
Cammy says
we're not going to do it now. We need to rehearse it.
Okay, let's rehearse it quickly right now.
Men.
Unlikely guys. But
no, just Jesus Christ.
Okay, sorry guys. Bye.
Cheers.